following is a production of Dirty Mo Media. Hey everybody, it's Dale Jr. and we're back again for another episode of the Dale Jr. Download, and this is sort of a bonus episode. We're going to have a few of these this off season. Usually we end our year after Phoenix, but we're going to keep going. And thankfully today I have the most excellent co-host, my wife Amy.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to have some fun. Amy, we're going to do Ask Amy again.
I'll turn my phone down now, so I'll
all right. We're going to have Ask Amy, and it's going to be a bit of an extended version, so we'll have plenty of time to expound and have fun. We're also going to have a bit of a Hellmann's Tailgate draft.
Yes.
In the show, and we're going to, me, Amy, Dalton, and Andrew are going to basically draft our essentials for a great tailgate. And then at the end, I guess we can critique and score who we think did the best job.
We're going to have the fans rate how we all did, too.
Okay.
Of course.
You guys are going down.
Yeah.
I got a good list.
That's
already.
good because nobody would win. Dale would declare himself the winner.
We also have Dirty Modo with Alex Timms later in the show. And our bet, I'll go ahead and say, we haven't been doing very well with our parlays for our Thursday night games. And hopefully not too many people are suffering from our bad advice, but
it's almost like we're not
surely
experts.
they've learned their lesson by now.
Yeah. So at your own risk. We will be doing a parlay for the Monday night Houston Dallas game. It's an all Texas affair, and so
good old Texas.
We've got some pretty decent ideas. I'm having fun, win or lose, but. And then after that, we're going to have the white flag as well. So just a great show. We're going to have some fun. Let's have some fun, y'all. Couple of items before we get into Ask Amy. Did anybody watch the fight?
Nope.
Unfortunately.
I did not.
Yeah, the Tyson fight.
You did?
Oh, yeah. Watch the whole thing. I saw everything.
I was going to say, unfortunately, I didn't, but it sounds like I'm glad I didn't.
There was a full moon out at the fight, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I saw the weigh-in.
Holy
That was
cow.
enough for me.
Yeah, he was...
The high tide at the beach was more exciting than the Tyson fight.
Yeah.
One thing that's pretty cool is I remember to even say, did you watch the Tyson fight?
Yeah.
Because you did not give a who the other guy was. And I think even though we kind of know he was fighting one of the Paul brothers, it's still the Tyson fight. The guy is 60 years old, 58 I guess to be exact. And honestly, man, he looked pretty damn good for a 58-year-old man to get in that ring and go at it. Obviously, his legs weren't as strong, or his knees a little bad, and he's moving a little slow, couldn't really do what he wanted to. He couldn't do, you could tell, I watched quite a bit of the fight. You could tell he couldn't do what he wanted to do. Like his mind wanted him to do different things.
Like instincts almost kicked in?
I think to cut the ring off, to try to, even to really kind of, set up a punch was, his legs really couldn't get himself in position for his upper body to accomplish what needed to happen. And so, I mean, I think maybe there's some people that are kind of frustrated. If you had a Netflix subscription, it was there, right? Yeah, I wasn't going to spend $50 for this thing, but it was already on TV. Right. I'd already paid for it through my subscription with Netflix, so I didn't feel too sitting there watching how bad it was. But and then they kind of realized, I think, really early that, nobody needs to get hurt here.
They're like, let's not kill Mike Tyson on TV.
Yeah.
Because they could have just hit him in the head as many times as they wanted to. Mm-hmm. And I saw Mike's social media post-fight. He's like, hey, man, I won. Not the fight technically, but I won because I got to get in there. I felt great about what I did. My kids got to see that whole process. His kids are, older, and I'm good with it. I wasn't too frustrated at all, really. I didn't know I don't know what I expected. Right when they got to fighting, I'm like, who the hell was I to imagine that Mike Tyson could actually knock this guy out? This is not happening.
Yeah, like, did anyone really think he was going to win?
Was that his response?
No. What?
Like, to himself?
Wait,
Like third person, who was I to think I could get in
No,
there?
that was my
Oh,
response.
that was just you.
I'm sitting.
like, that's
wait,
what I
wait,
said.
wait.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
a good
okay.
mindset
Wow.
to have going into
I
the
live
fight.
in a fantasy world where I thought, damn, Mike Tyson, I hope he can knock this fool out.
I think all of us had that
Yeah,
a
right.
little bit.
And I look, it could have been my best friend in there with Mike Tyson. I would have wanted Mike Tyson to knock whoever Mike Tyson.
Good luck,
gets
Grandma.
in-
We're rooting for
whoever-
you, but
yeah, whoever Mike Tyson gets in the ring with, I want a knockout and I want a Tyson style ending. And because because that was my childhood, we watched all those fights and him just be so dominant. And then I realized right away, yeah, I'm pretty foolish for having that pipe dream.
The dream is dead.
Yeah, and but anyways, that was all right.
You said you watched the weigh-in.
I did.
Amy?
I watched the way. I saw a clip on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's how I found
Do you
that.
believe that slap was just genuine, or is it almost like, hey, we're gonna stir up more?
Listen,
like,
I
slap
fully
me,
believe.
You know,
You think that we're just
I
going
don't
to
know. Like,
impart
it
slap
felt
attacks
kind of
in general?
staged. You know,
It always could be staged. They could
Yeah.
have been told to like make it a
Yeah.
scene, and who knows? But he stepped on his foot. Did you see the
Right.
clip?
oh, I didn't see that.
There's a clip of him talking about how sensitive his feet are, and this is years before. And then homeboy comes up and like
Steps on his
stomps
toe.
his foot, and then he slaps him, and that looked like a reaction to me. It did.
Okay.
it was a real
But
slap.
But who knows?
That's
He
for
did.
sure.
He slapped the shit out of him.
I don't believe anything anymore
Yeah.
when it comes.
Yeah.
I think it was all AI. That's
Yeah.
what
I'm just gonna
It
say,
could've
like, I am a massive fan of boxing. I grew up watching fights, always trying to tune in to specific, and I followed specific fighters. Every match that they had, I wanted to see that match. But it is morphed into, it's morphed into something that's just really hard to believe and trust. Right? You can't
Just doesn't seem genuine.
Yeah, like I was a Triple G fan. And he had this little trilogy with
Canelo.
Canelo. Yes,
Okay.
he had this, and I swear, man. Look, I mean, it's debatable, it's arguable, right? But in my mind, he won one of those 3 fights, but he wasn't going to get anything more than a draw unless he knocked the guy down, or knocked him out. And Canelo's really good, so he can avoid those knockouts. And and then all of the shenanigans leading up to these fights seem to be more show than genuine.
The thing about boxers, though, is that they're kind of aloof and goofballish anyway, and they love a scene and they love to make a show. I mean,
I know,
who
but
is it? What's it? McGregor? I mean, he's
I don't-
always making
Oh,
a
yeah.
scene.
I know, but I separate MMA and boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them as the same thing. So
Well, I mean, I separate like writing and boxing,
Yeah.
but I feel like MMA
Like
and boxing are
WWE.
so
Well,
much more alike.
MMA to me, yes, there is some pompous and show and hilarity leading up to, like, during the weigh-ins and the interviews and
Right.
stuff but they still get in there and really get beating the shit out of each other, right?
Right.
Where in boxing, it's just changed. It's not
become a show a little bit more.
If you go, so I got this big giant book in my house called, and it's basically a chronological encyclopedia of matches and in order of how it all happened over the years.
Sounds riveting.
Ring magazine.
page turner.
Andrew wants one for Christmas.
Ring
Yes,
magazine
I want 3 of them.
used to be this, Ring magazine used to do these. They have all of the statistics and everything, but they made this really hard copy book. But it in that book you can see how these guys fought for a living, and all through the decades in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, they fought for a living, and they didn't care who the next opponent was. They were going to get in there, and they were going to knock this fool's head off. And it's really kind of turned into a circus, not a circus, like a 3-ring f***ing circus with elephants and goofiness. There's no more true there's not a true battle anymore. Now,
Do you feel like that's
look,
because of TV? Like because of
social
the
media and getting
100%.
people to tune
Well,
in
there-
and
it's-
marketing almost.
Listen, it's already, and a lot of times when you're watching some of these matches, you feel like the ending's already predetermined. They don't know how they're going to get there. They don't know exactly what's going to happen during the match, but you have a feeling like, did Tyson and him maybe have a conversation of like, so let me say, it feels a lot like a match race that my dad might have ran with Kenny Schrader at some track where they're like, let's just make it look good.
Right. Let's just bring it home. Let's
run side by side. Right. We're gonna be a second off of what the locals run here. Nobody's gonna know, and it's gonna look great. And I'll cross the finish line first, right? And that's kind of what that felt like. But look, I mean, I can't get in there and do it.
No.
But I just remember being younger. Maybe I was naive, and I just really felt like these two guys wanted to. Both of them wanted to win badly. They would do whatever it took to accomplish that, and the lead up to the fight would showcase that. But now it seems more of a setup.
Yeah.
And do we all not walk away from a lot of these pay-per-views feeling duped? Time and time again, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, boxing, I mean, the golden age of boxing was in the 80s, 70s and 80s. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson at his prime, and now, like, it's just not. Like, I don't even care. Well, and MMA has taken over that spot. The UFC is now the king of fighting. And so, to your point, it's a lot more legit. I watched the John Jones fight on Friday night. You can't tell me that Stipe Miocic doesn't have broken ribs right now because that's the way he lost.
Yeah.
But to see, like, a non-sanctioned, I mean, it was sanctioned in some sense, but, like, non-WBC fight. You got Jake Paul coming in on a dropped dually Chevy, sparklers, and his brother's spraying cologne on him. So I'm like, it's a show. I was like, this is a marketing trick that worked and got me to watch this stupid fight.
Like, I saw more clips of him dancing on the internet too than I did of anything.
Right.
Fighting. Yeah.
Right.
Me too.
All of that. And honestly, really, like, I don't have a problem with that. That I knew that's what that fight was, right? They weren't pretending to be anything else. But even some of the more official belts and heavyweight title matches and so forth, they need to bring us back.
Yeah.
They got to bring us back and got to get us to believe in these boxers and believe that this is they're going in there to fight to the end. I know we're getting in the weeds here, but I see you looking over there, and they're probably saying, wrap this up. And
I could talk boxing all day. I love boxing.
There's a lot of people in the room. But I'm about to lose my voice.
Uh-oh.
I've been...
Should we stay away?
No. It's been... I've been working on this cool project.
He's not
I can't...
sick.
Oh.
So, I'm not sick, but I've been working on this really cool project. I can't tell you all about it.
His sickness isn't contagious. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
It's
Jesus.
up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I stay tuned. I've been working on this project that is a television show.
Oh.
And I've been working on it all weekend. I've been recording episodes for this television show for 4 straight days.
Damn.
Yeah. And so just wanted to drop that in there. That's all I'm going to say about it. Can't wait to share with everybody what this is, but it's kind of a new thing I've been working on.
Do you know when it actually will be released?
January to February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so that's when you'll be hearing about it. But, man, I was full days.
Of talking?
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9 to 6.
It's your dream job.
Sitting.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Talking into a microphone for hours. My voice is a little bit gassed, but also I wanted to mention we have the Florence race coming up this weekend.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of questions about that.
Good. We're going to drive the Bud car at Florence Motor Speedway in South Carolina on Saturday. It's a 250-lap race. I'm really excited about that. There's not many long races in the late model stock ecosystem. There are 56 cars currently signed up to enter this race for 36 spots. And these are some of the best late model stocks in all of the Southeast Mid-Atlantic region. Trying to even make this race will be an accomplishment. When I was thinking about running this race, I believed in my mind, if history proved correct, every car that came would be able to race. They probably wouldn't get more than 40 entries. But it's at 56 right now and counting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's so popular this year?
I am just hoping that...
does everyone want to race against the Bud car, you think?
My hope is that that everybody that races in the late model stock community has had an awesome year. I mean, this is the point of the year where you may skip some of the final events and just call it a season, and you've spent everything you've spent and you've budgeted out and all of those things. But I'm hoping that it just means that everybody's in a good place and it's healthy in terms of the late model stock community. That is probably the most important thing to me, because our car, as the owner of the car store, or one of the owners of the car store, car count is the sign of a successful and a healthy series. Car count, right? And if you're getting 25, 28 cars, you're not succeeding. You're not excelling. So for them to go from like 40 cars to what?
57, 56.
Why are y'all looking at each other?
Amy's making faces here.
It's ridiculous to not just at least somewhat accept that scheme has not attracted some attention.
That's what I think.
People want to race against it. People want to come watch it. Like, it's going to be a madhouse.
Well, I hope people do. I'm not going to say that.
I know that you want of course you want your series to be healthy, and maybe
there's
a little of that. But there's also a lot of the other part.
He's getting a lot of cars because everybody wants to race against the 8 car. Now, I'm not going to say that. Well, don't you think that
we will?
I'll say it. That's fair. It's what's happening.
Yeah. I'm not going to.
So wait,
it's probably a little.
Speaking of everybody qualifying in, is there a chance that you won't make the race?
There are 56 cars going for 36 spots.
Yes.
So
20 cars ain't gonna make it.
This is gonna be a fun week.
How are the nerves?
Not bad. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
It is what it is. Don't bring that in here. Don't bring you. I'm
Energy's
good.
already starting.
I'm in a good place.
Okay.
It is what it is. So here's how it works. There's 20. So one car already has secured the pole. Ryan Millington won a race, the Cars Tour race that ran there in August. If you won that race, you locked yourself onto the pole for this event.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. And so he's locked in. The rest of us will qualify to secure the remaining top 20 positions. All right. And so 20 cars will be locked in after qualifying. So there's 36 cars or more, if more sign up, split into 2 heat races. And the top 6 of those will go to the main event. There are 4 provisionals. And he usually, he has his own system on how he doles out the provisionals, but listen, man, it's gonna be a tough race to make. It ain't gonna be a foregone conclusion that the 8 cars in there. So
what day is qualifying?
Qualifying's just before an hour or 2 before the race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they'll be qualifying in the middle afternoon Saturday, and then there'll be the 2 heat races, and then right into the main event. I'm assuming. It is what it is. But if for any reason the 8 Bud car does not race, we will go find another race to run it in. We'll go do that somewhere else. And maybe at Florence. Florence has the icebreaker in February. But
let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, be all right. I mean, hey, we got Thanksgiving right around the corner. We got
the championship
banquet.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, I'll be there. But I'm just saying, like, I got, no matter what happens in Florence, man, we've got an awesome holiday season in front of us. The Christmas music is playing on the local radio station. I got this, I did not know that people don't really like that to happen before Thanksgiving.
I don't understand
I'm in that boat.
I saw that. You
I'm
said
sorry.
Why does it matter?
I don't know, like, what, we're just forgetting about Thanksgiving?
Who
Oh,
this
you
poor
feel like
holiday?
They don't have
day.
Thanksgiving music.
Huh?
They don't have Thanksgiving music.
That's true.
There might be
Yes.
like one song about turkey.
So
So like then that's it.
I just like it. I don't know.
There's a radio station.
Feels right in December.
There's a local radio station here. It's one of those stations that says we play everything, right? And so we have a station that me and Amy love down in South Carolina called Chuck 101.7, I think. Chuck Radio.
I thought it was 104.
Or that's 101. Here it's 104.
104.7.
104.7. And so I got a little old cheap $15 radio off of Amazon that you can I keep it on 104.7. It's on all the time and it's out in the garage. I've talked about it before.
Yeah.
During the Christmas holiday, it plays Christmas music, and I can't wait.
He's been talking
It's the
about this for
best.
the last couple of months. It's so much closer to Christmas music.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he serious? He's serious.
Yeah.
He's really serious.
Yeah.
So-
and he gets a little sad when it turns off.
When it ends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
When
They
does that
They
end?
do Christmas in July too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Okay, 104.7. They'll do like a week of Christmas or
I've
something.
never
like that.
recognized that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're at the
Shit.
beach.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I grew up
yeah.
here, so it's like whenever 104.7 starts playing Christmas music, it
Yeah.
feels like home. Like
Yeah.
it just feels like everything's right in the world again.
So
it brings people back to their childhood.
You're right.
It-
Maybe I should unlock more of that in
Yeah.
my
yeah,
own self.
Grinch.
For me, Christmas was cool when I was a kid, but then when I went through this, before I really met Amy and started spending time with her, Christmas wasn't all that awesome. I mean, it was not bad. It just wasn't great. And it was just kind of a thing, you know. And I didn't listen to 104.7 and the Christmas music and all that. When I met Amy, and then especially got married and had kids, when I had kids, I felt like a real, I mean, kind of felt like my life had just really changed. And I adopted like all of these stereotypical husband and dad traditions, right? I organized my garage.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, like doing dad guy stuff.
Organizing the garage is a dad thing?
A husband-dad thing. Like,
I thought that was just like a man thing.
It's always having something to do in the garage. Hey, I got to take care of this thing.
Here, your side of the garage is cluttered too, by the way.
It has become a mess.
It's over-decorated over all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I got to listen. And then I love our kids getting excited about Christmas. And now I'm getting more excited about Christmas. Christmas means more. We go visit her family. Yeah. We have these traditions that are new traditions that I love that are part of my life, right? And we get together for Thanksgiving, and I've just really fell in love with this portion of the calendar year. And the Christmas music starting to play on that radio out in the garage is the green flag on that part of the. We made it. It's the green flag.
Absolutely.
We made it. It's the start. And
You're
so
right.
it's
Absolutely.
like, here we go. It's here. It's fine. You know, this part of the year that I love. And they started playing. I walked out there in the garage and I heard a song. It was a Christmas song. It was a holiday song. And I tweeted, hell yeah. They're finally playing the Christmas music. And everybody was like, no, it's not even Thanksgiving yet.
I put a poll under that tweet.
Yeah,
Hold on. I need to see.
They were so upset. And I walked back out there, and it's back on the regular music. So it was just
so they heard.
It was a teaser song, and they were just feeling it out, I guess.
Yeah, it was just one song.
I thought they saw your tweet.
It just happened to be Christmas related, but they weren't really playing the Christmas music full on 24/7.
Good for them.
They didn't start that till like this
Last week. Yeah.
And so, but anyways, man, people reacted oddly to that. I don't get it, but I don't see how.
So the poll I put underneath your tweet said 69% of people said it's too early to listen to Christmas music.
Yeah, I get that it might be too early
there
to start.
There are other stations,
yeah.
so like you're not forced.
I know.
I feel forced.
You feel forced.
Don't push this on me, all right?
I get
push your Christmas agenda on me.
I get that there may be people that feel that way about like decorations or whatever, right? Like visuals, but the radio playing some Christmas music, getting into the spirit just a little bit early, I get it. And I don't think I don't look at it as a knock on Thanksgiving, because I'm excited about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Just because I'm glad they're playing the Christmas music doesn't mean I'm like,
of course,
well, Thanksgiving.
I just don't want to overplay it. It still feels too warm outside for me.
That is not
thing.
Christmas's fault.
Yeah, exactly. What
So I'm
about
gonna
people
tell
in
you, I grew up-
Arizona or
They
Florida?
need to be looking at a temperature gauge, and if it is cold enough, then you can play your music.
So I grew up in South Texas. It was never cold enough.
Right.
Wait, what if we just have a seriously warm December and there's no music?
Yeah, old Scrooge over here is going to be upset.
Christmas-
He really is. He
I'm
really
actually
is.
shocked that the one out of the four of us is
him.
you
Yes.
that doesn't like any of the Christmas cheer.
I like
Mr. Happy-go-lucky.
I like it. I like it. I just don't. I
Why
want
do
it
you
to
care so much
feel-
about Thanksgiving?
Why do I care so?
That's the only reason
not
why.
Now I feel like I'm being backed into a corner.
You are.
Why
You
do you
better
care
defend
so
yourself.
everyone's
We're coming to
attacking me?
attack
Do you have
Oh
a
my
personal
God.
tie to the Pilgrims?
Yes, I do. I just want it to, like, I like it hyper on December, and then it's like, wow, this is
Yeah.
it. Like, this is
That's
the
coming.
season.
Well, like, so like the
25
shopping
days
season
till
is
Christmas.
earlier and earlier too. Black Friday isn't just
different.
Black
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah, you're
anymore.
right.
The whole month of November is now Black Friday sales, which I love because it's not like a panic attack trying to get what you need.
Yeah.
But I think that people are just kind of parlaying the music in with that.
Yeah.
Right.
I've softened up on
Hey.
my.
I got into
approach.
I got into the car today to take Isla to school, and the first thing she says is, "How long till Christmas Eve?"
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "Don't wish it here, man. This whole month is going
Enjoy
to be
it.
a blast. We're gonna have Thanksgiving. We're going to, we're gonna
See a
have
bunch of Christmas lights. You're going to go see the
we
Nutcracker.
got-
da, 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 da.
Yeah, there's all. I
Yeah.
said, just let this whole month from here to Christmas. That's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have a great time. It's the best time of year, and And so that's kind of where that comes from. And I think when that Christmas music started, it's like, heck yeah, we're here. We got here.
I do want to get to some fan questions, and this weaves right into it. What does Christmas Eve look like? This is from Tammy on Twitter. What does Christmas Eve look like at your guys' house? And then part 2, what do the girls want for Christmas?
Christmas Eve, I mean, they're still pretty small, so we put them to bed, relatively early. And then Dale and I give it like 30 minutes just to make sure nobody comes back out of their bed, which is going to be very hard this year because Nicole will not stay in her bed. That's going to be tough now that we're talking about that.
That is a new thing.
And we've kind of stationed all of the presents in the detached garage. The kids don't ever go out there. So if there's anything that needs to be put together, if it's simple, we do it that night. But if it's complicated, Dale's putting it together beforehand and it's just sitting out there. It doesn't take us very long to put everything out, like in 30 minutes, an hour. Like we bring it all in. I've got stuff in boxes, like little things, and
it's so
we
much
stage
fun.
it up and make a scene of it. It's fun.
Do you have like traditions for Christmas Eve, Christmas morning?
No.
Do we? Not really.
There's like a vision of like I hope this. There's a couple things that I hope happen. So like, the kids are up, right, and once they go to bed, we kind of fill it out for about 45 minutes to make sure that they're truly asleep, and then we start. Amy's like, all right, let's start getting the things, and so we start to prep the living room for Christmas for when they come down. And I am hopeful that like when that's done, we have like me and Amy have like a 20 or 30 minutes set on the couch.
Yeah, like a little hangout
with the fire going.
I usually like have some champagne and give him a cocktail or something. We have to eat some Santa cookies. Like we have to do all of those things also.
Something Christmas related on the television, watching it or not, it doesn't matter. But we kind of just sit there before we go to bed, right?
Yeah.
And just have a moment to ourselves because there's not a lot of that, I guess, during the month. We're going, taking the kids here and there, and it's all family stuff. So rarely do you take a minute with just us two. And
yeah, we do have traditions that we do. Like I started doing gingerbread houses with Carson and Kennedy, and then Wyatt when he came when they were very little, and so we still do that every year. So when they come over on Christmas Eve, we line the tables lined up with houses. There's at least 10 kids now doing it. So it's just, we do stuff like that. And I don't know, traditions in Texas. We don't have a lot around Christmas. It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't stay for church and do all that with them because we get home. But
I'm assuming the girls don't listen to this podcast. So what do they want for Christmas?
They have told, Isla's writing now. She's reading and writing. So she's got a simple little list in this little book, which we need to commandeer because it's
take a look at.
But nothing big. Like they don't watch a lot of regular TV either. They watch the apps and there's no ads, which is awesome during the year. But like this time of year, you're like, they don't even know what's out there.
Yeah.
I don't take them to Target. Like we don't shop because they will want to buy everything.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll have to see. Nicole too doesn't really want anything major. I sent him a ad I saw of these 2 little go-karts. And he's like, that is too fast. Nope. Too fast.
The little electric ones have tons of torque.
I was like,
they were probably fine, but we have these electric we have these electric go-karts, the little red ones that are kind of common.
Well, we just have one.
We have 2. TJ gave us the second one that was Stella's.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we have 2, but they don't mess with them.
Well, they're down the hill at the track in like the little garage, so it's like out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. Sometimes when we're driving in and out of the property, the girls will ask me if Daddy can take them down to do their go-karts. I'm like, you have to ask him.
Yeah. Well,
so then by the time we get to the house, they forget about it again.
They do watch. We watch some cartoons on TV, and the commercials. They'll go, "Daddy, I want that."
I want
every
that.
commercial, right? They see a toy, and they're like, "I want that."
You want Goodyear tires?
It's
what?
When you're in a store shopping, and they're doing that, it's not fun.
No.
Because the toy's right there, and they're
it's
they
tangible.
see it. They're like, "I want it."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh."
They just want anything.
Yeah. But when it's on the TV, you're like, "Oh, that's cute." We might get it, we might not.
Yeah. Put it on your list.
Probably not. We're probably not getting it. Not getting it. You're not getting that.
I'm going to tell you one tradition we do for Christmas that I love. I look forward to it, and then sometimes I loathe it right in the middle. Is the elf. And Dale does help me with the
Oh,
elf.
the elf on the
Oh
shelf.
God, dang
Yeah.
that elf.
So we didn't do this as kids.
No,
I guess it was
I
like
never
not
did
in
it.
style
We
when
did.
we were children. It was early 80s, yeah.
I never did that.
You
What
did it?
year? What year did the elf stop?
Just last year. That's when I stopped buying.
It's like,
it.
what are you talking about? It's happening this year.
I don't know, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, because I have younger sisters. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. I used to buy a kit that had all the stuff in there to help you, but that feels
God dang
Too
it. We should
too
just go back
commercial.
to the kit. It is.
you can get on Pinterest and
It
find
was
so
so
many
much
ideas.
fun
All you
to-
have to do is move it. But we get like all the crap out and make it look
Oh,
like
yeah,
it pooped
we-
marshmallows and
A-
we play. It's fun.
Amy's doing it all the time, so I shouldn't complain. But
You do
is-
it. You do it sometimes. Like,
do
I'll
it
text him like I
sometimes.
forgot. He's downstairs on his computer. I'm like, you got to do the elf.
Yeah,
I have
and
friends-
I'll Google like an elf idea, and I'll go in there and do it. And I'm more excited about Amy's reaction to my idea. I could care less what the kids think, but I'm like, oh, I'm doing it. I really am doing this for Amy.
The
Like,
elf
I'm
left
like,
the
So
stove
I love
on
that
last
because I
night.
also
Yeah.
equally look forward to seeing what you did.
Like,
So-
what's the best one you've done?
I did. Oh man, I did one. I can't remember. I was just thinking about it.
Or
It
Amy,
was-
that you remember, you're like, that's good.
I don't remember. He usually gets into the food. Like he'll make it look like he pooped little chocolate
You did
chips.
that.
I know, but you've done stuff like that too. Getting
I
the
did
marshmallows
one
out,
where I
Yeah.
took
cereal, whatever.
I took a loaf.
They're always
I took-
stinkering when he's got it.
I took a piece of bread and I did something with the bread that was funny, where they made a face on the bread or something.
Oh.
They took some pieces and made.
I can't believe the elf drank 10 beers last night. And
yeah, that's really why.
yeah, left all the cans everywhere.
Yeah.
Sticking to the holiday theme, Katie wants to know, do you have a must-have family recipe or dish for Thanksgiving?
Well, no, I used to cook like the full Thanksgiving dinner. I grew up doing that with my grandmother. And Dale and I, we've done that before. But our kids don't really, they might this year, so we might try to go back to that. They don't really eat much of
Like the
Adult food,
traditional
yeah.
Thanksgiving food.
And so, and for a while there too, we were going to Key West right after the season was over because it was Miami. And then, so we ate fish tacos for Thanksgiving.
That's
And
awesome.
It just wasn't really a tradition that we put too much effort in, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We could probably try and cook now. They're eating more food.
Is it just the four of you guys for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's just the four of us.
Wow, nice.
Thanksgiving, is turkey a necessity for Thanksgiving?
I think so.
Okay.
I like cranberry sauce too, like the good old jelly stuff right out of the can.
Yeah. There's one specific recipe that Amy has that I love for the Thanksgiving time of year. It's deviled eggs, and she makes the deviled eggs with wasabi.
Oh.
And so,
This was a Thanksgiving thing?
yep, you made it, and we took it to Mama's one year.
I thought it was
Everybody
like
had to
the-
take a thing.
Mhm.
But and she's made it a couple times. So the deviled egg has wasabi in it, so it's got this sort of Asian twist to it. And right before you put that in the egg white, you put a drop of soy sauce down in there so it stays in.
You don't use a
really
whole
good.
lot of the egg yellows either. You can
No.
use some if you want, but you use avocados. It's just
Yeah.
supposed to be like a
Dude,
lighter.
Oh, yeah,
it
I got
is
to try that.
They're
freaking-
delicious. They're
They
really
are
good.
so good.
They have ginger and all kinds of fun stuff like that.
Oh,
It's not
man.
really a
Little
Thanksgiving
Asian
flavor.
deviled
Yes.
egg.
Yeah.
That sounds really good,
Yeah.
actually.
That's actually in my draft.
We'll
Oh.
talk about that later.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pick it first.
Well,
Yeah,
now it's,
now that I know
it's in
it.
my list.
yeah, now it's in all of our lists. Not playing
Yeah.
the game right.
He's just trying to get me to make them.
I'm just trying to steer you away from the beer.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll write down beer too.
Can't draft but one thing at a time.
I feel like the side dishes are better than the main dish.
I do too.
I
Like,
love stuffing. Stuffing's my thing.
I'm a
Really?
sides girl.
Yeah.
I'm a
man.
green bean casserole guy. I
love green bean casserole.
Green bean
Cornbread.
My
casserole.
mom always made green bean
Oh my
casserole.
gosh,
Drove me
cornbread?
crazy.
Cornbread.
Dale likes cornbread.
I
a
could
lot.
eat only cornbread on
So my
Thanksgiving.
grandmother
Biscuits.
always made the dressing with biscuits and cornbread, and so it was very.
Yes.
What
Yep.
if the cornbread is not sweet?
The cornbed.
The cornbread, sorry, I misspoke. What if the cornbread is not sweet?
But see, I like it savory because sweet is
Wait a
like
minute,
dessert.
what?
Yeah, like I don't
Did you
want to
say,
have a.
what does savory even mean?
It means it
Salty.
tastes. Yeah, it's like got a
Savory means salty? I had
little.
no idea.
It's
what that
savory's-
word
all
means.
these
Savory's like
years.
Savory
I
is
think
the
I'm in the
opposite
same
of
boat.
sweet.
Right.
yeah, it's like
Because
like
I would
hearty.
never say
Sweet
the word.
and
I would
savory.
even never use the word savory in a sentence.
Why?
I
That
thought, like,
turkey's pretty
Because I
savory.
don't know what the it means.
I had my coffee this morning. My IQ's up. It is.
And I don't know. It just sounds.
Savory's like it's like a steak or a cheeseburger
No.
or
Yeah.
like something.
No.
It's
I
like,
thought it was just
you
something
know,
that makes you salivate.
No.
Ooh.
Savory.
Ooh,
I
that
don't
looks
think so.
savory.
Now, I mean, my mouth's watering a little bit.
Savory.
Right? Yeah.
I thought savory meant delicious,
That's,
I mean, sort of, but it's like
but it does. It means
it's
like
not the sweet side of it. It's
Oh.
just like regular
something sweet
food.
can't be savory.
I don't think so.
I don't think it can.
Really? I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's the opposite.
crap.
Hold on.
Jeez, all right.
So we had
well,
to-
I'm
All
still
these
never.
rules.
I'm still never.
Have you
gonna
ever
use
cooked a
it.
turkey? Has anyone in here ever cooked a turkey?
No.
I think I did a turkey
haven't?
breast one time. It's just I haven't done
Like
a
for
full
Thanksgiving.
turkey.
So
we
I've-
used to
Like
deep
a
fry
full-
it.
Yeah,
thing.
Dale's done a deep fried turkey once or twice actually, and
how
I've
did that go?
roasted them plenty. But I have also accidentally roasted the whole thing and didn't get the gizzard bag out or the neck, which is repulsive.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
do they have to put that in there?
I don't know.
I like
God
thought
knew
I
to think
had
of
all
that.
the stuff out and like got done baking it. I'm like, oh, that
I don't
thing's
know
still in
why
there.
a laugh out of Amy getting grossed out. I don't know why that's funny to me.
All right. The
Oh.
the
Gonna stick that
definition
turkey neck in his pillowcase.
The gizzard bag. Is that what it's called?
the
Gizzards?
definition
Yeah,
of savory is belong to the category that is salty or spicy rather than sweet.
No. All right.
Wow.
Well, I'm still never going to use it.
But you like sweet cornbread.
Yeah.
You like
I
sweet
not
cornbread.
savory
I like it with
cornbread.
jalapenos in it.
You see,
But
I
maybe
cheese,
with,
Oh, no,
jalapenos.
but with like
yes.
hot honey and butter all over the top.
I could have a little sweet
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
it. You know, it wouldn't be bad.
I like sweet cornbread, and cornbread that is just not sweet is like just not good.
He
It's
likes-
not as good. Look, cornbread is great.
Sweet cakey cornbread. Listen, we've gone through cornbread recipes, and he has poo-pooed plenty.
Oh, cornbread connoisseur.
Yeah.
Not
Yes, like if I
literally.
put corn in it,
I literally-
if I actually
Literally,
put like
like-
canned cream corn or
Cornbread, you don't
something in
digest
it,
my pipes.
He's
I
like,
don't want
"You
you to get the
don't
wrong
digest
idea.
why are there chunks in my cornbread?
I know, right?
Wait,
yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
chunks.
Yeah,
in
before
poo-poo.
and after. Yeah, exactly.
Where are we
yeah.
going? Where are we going?
I don't know.
What happened to the cornbread?
I don't know.
Why would there be chunks in cornbread?
Corn, hi, corn.
Oh, jeez. I like a lot
I'll
of.
never look at cornbread the same.
If
Thanks,
my
we ruined
cornbread,
cornbread for me.
yeah. If the cornbread isn't sweet, it needs a lot of butter on it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm all about butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, if it is sweet, I don't need the butter, which is probably good for my.
We're gonna cook some cornbread for Thanksgiving,
Alright.
and you're gonna help me cook a turkey or something. We're gonna need to cook. This.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll do a turkey.
I love a good smoked turkey.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do
that's
a
the
turkey.
best.
We just have to take.
Wait.
We just have to take all that stuff down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Pumpkin or pecan pie?
Are we
Oh,
gonna?
pecan.
Are we gonna fry it
Pecan.
again?
And we can, or we can roast it. We got that. We got an oven.
Okay.
We can do either one.
I'd rather roast it.
Because
go
that's
for
what.
it.
Because I'll be doing it.
No, I just
I'd
think
rather
you know,
roast it.
fried food is bad for you.
Well,
No, it isn't. It's one day, one
Yeah.
meal.
All right.
How many wings have you eaten in your life?
Are you gonna run? Are you
That's
doing a
not
fun
fair.
run?
That's also on
Fun
my.
run?
That's also on my list.
Uh-huh.
My,
How are you-
my draft wings. Hey, in our draft that we're gonna do later, I think you can have, like, I can draft a specific flavor of wings.
He's already trying to bend the damn rules so
You're
that
trying
I
he
don't know.
can
We're
do
gonna have to
anything
go
he
with rules
wants.
analyst Travis.
I'm asking. I guess I'm asking the question: is it just all wings? If, like, you say chicken wings, like you've got them all.
I think so, but we're gonna
I
go to
think so.
our version of Gene's territory.
someone
Travis.
can't do buffalo chicken wings and another person do teriyaki.
No, this
Travis,
isn't.
is it-
fun.
is it
It's
all
only
wings?
4 items.
All right.
all wings.
All wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All
if you do
wings,
buffalo
you suck.
wings, it's
You got wings. You can put whatever
I've got
sauce you
wings,
want
yeah.
on them.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Okay. Just being sure. Okay. Next question.
Next question, also related to Thanksgiving. This is from Scott. Will you be participating in Drinksgiving?
What is
or
that?
Blackout
Oh,
Wednesday.
you've never heard of Drinksgiving? It's the Wednesday before
Thanksgiving.
It's like one of the biggest party days of the year. Go out, see, go to a bar. It's like there's a bunch of bars around here that are actually doing specials and stuff, and you just drink. You just
No.
have a good old
We
time.
might drink on Thanksgiving or on Friday,
Wednesday.
but we can't
Wednesday
be
night.
hungover trying to roast turkeys and take
Well,
care of toddlers.
I guess
No
that's
fucking
fair.
way.
If you're doing the bulk of the cooking on Thursday, probably not a good idea to be hungover. But if
Yeah.
you're not, it's a fun day to go out and have some fun.
We can't.
We're
do
too
that.
old.
Oh, no.
We have to be responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring the girls.
No.
We take the girls to the pub to eat,
Mm.
but we don't stay very long.
No. They have a they have an expiring moment.
Yeah.
And it's time to go. We can go places with the kids till they expire.
Even if we take
timers,
timer. They're not non-perishable.
No.
They
have a clock that's about an hour and a half.
If there's nowhere for them to run around, they're gonna act full.
Well, we can go a bunch of different directions. Okay, this is coming up this week. The banquet, you guys said you were going. Do you tell Dale what to wear?
Yeah, we went and got a new tux last week. He hadn't bought one since the wedding, I don't think. So it's been almost 8 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's got a new tux. So I'll go pick it up on Wednesday.
You're just staring at me. This is frightening.
It's a question for him.
Here's the thing about dressing Dale. He's down to do it 50% of the time. And then the other 50%, it's straight up stomping your feet, so annoyed. Yeah. He's been trying to eat better, and he feels good about his bod at the moment. So taking him shopping was a breeze.
Nice.
And if I hadn't have done that and he had to put the old tux on, he would have been throwing a fit the day we were getting ready.
We get to know the real Dale when Amy's here. Yeah. That's for sure.
That's something else. Right.
I mean it, getting dressed to go anywhere. He's like, ugh, this doesn't fit right.
I'm the same way.
You could have thought about it before right now. Yeah. So I thought about it
I'm
last
the same
week.
way. I'm the worst with my clothes.
We went on this trip, I don't know, a month ago. And I had been kind of lazy with what I was eating. And I've got I got a weight that when I get to that point, I'm like, all right,
he shuts down.
We got to have a meeting.
Time out.
Yeah.
We're going to work on this. Right. And it's about 188, 190 pounds. Mm-hmm. And so I got up to around 188, 190 pounds. And I was like, all right, back to work. And so for the last month, I've been diligently trying to eat better. And
he's been tracking his food. So he's not just
smarter
guessing, but yeah.
So I'm back down to 180, 179, depending on the day. But
depending on the scale you're using.
So he's going to be in a black tux.
And you know what? So sorry.
Okay.
Since she's getting so honest about it, which is fine.
Everything's fine. We're having a good time.
Mm-hmm. You get this tux, right? And I'm gonna wear a tux once a year, likely once a year, okay? And man, your body changes so much over the course of a year, right? And so they will, when you go buy the tux, and if you're getting something tailored or anything tailored, they tailor it to fit you great, right? Really, really close, slim margins, right? So you can't change. And if you go you go a year and you try to put that tux back on, and it's like, not fitting today. It's tough, man. Yeah. It's emotionally you're like.
I know, so you have to try it on a week before.
No,
get it
guys
out.
Don't do that. So
somebody in here learn from us.
Learn from us. when we go to get some,
roll of the dice the night of.
If I go to get a new tux, which I mean the last tux I got was 5 years ago or so. 8 years ago. Okay, so getting a new tux, I am while the guy's measuring it, man, I'm trying to make my belly as big as I can, so that
That's hilarious.
Eat a huge meal, drink a ton of water.
It was right before lunch too, so he was definitely didn't have anything to push out, right? And the guy that we work with has dressed
no cornbread,
dressed Dale many times before.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Don't worry. If we need to let it out in the back, they're not going to take anything out. We can go back and forth. Don't worry about it." Because he could see Dale's
yeah.
You're like a driver weighing in for preseason weigh-ins.
I was trying to cheat it a little bit.
Yeah.
So that the guy would tailor it a little large, and then I'd have a little
breathing room.
He likes
4 shirts.
He likes them long too. He won't let them hem his pants
or
his socks show. So he's got 2 or 3 breaks in the bottom of his leg. So if you see him and you're like, damn, he could have had those hemmed. He did.
He did.
I know. When I sit down, if you wear a pair of slacks.
I got you.
Right? If you wear a pair of slacks and you sit down, I don't like that riding way up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
I do that, but
no.
I've just gotten used to it.
That's what long socks are for.
That.
If he has to stand up and pull his pant legs down, he's pissed.
I'm wearing jeans.
I can relate to that though.
I'm wearing jeans right now, and I'm always pulling them down to make sure that they're on my shoe.
Yeah, I don't want to see your
even when I'm sitting down.
Which is interesting because he has very flamboyant socks on every single day.
Really?
He's not wearing a basic sock.
See.
He's wearing something with middle fingers on them or beer
You
mugs
got
or
a good sock
sushi
game.
or good dogs. Yeah. Oh, his
Not
socks
today, but yeah.
Oh.
I've got socks with like the flipping the bird socks where there's just a
Man.
bunch of flipping the birds
I
on
had
them.
no idea. All this
And,
time we could have been talking.
I've got
about
some
it.
really aggressive
got a lot of
socks that
socks.
I'm wearing, and I love the fact that I'm the only one that knows that they're there.
It's his little
Right.
secret.
I'm like, you know what?
You're like having a normal conversation with someone they don't even.
I've
know.
got
Yeah.
some socks on that might actually
They
be
saw the
offensive to
socks
you.
I had on.
Yeah,
They wouldn't even-
I've got some socks that actually might make you uncomfortable, but you're not gonna see them.
Just know that I know that. That is so funny.
It's like you're walking around and you're like, I got some really badass socks on. Nobody here knows
But
it.
you're never going to see
And
them.
I like that. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, because if they do slip, if they do come out accidentally, everybody.
Wow,
Everybody
that's
see
the
this.
real Dale
Yeah,
right there.
I didn't know Dale was like that.
Dale's so edgy. Did you see
Yeah.
those socks?
Did you see him? He had Pomeranians on his socks.
It's the talk of the town. Do you have Pomeranians?
Yeah.
I do.
Socks?
Yeah.
Really?
We,
We
have a Pomeranian.
Pomeranian dog.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Like I would not have socks with Pomeranians on them.
I thought it was just
just
random.
for the hell of it.
Okay. I'll get you some bulldog socks. Like, you know why not?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I got one pair of socks. These are my favorite.
What are your banquet socks going to be?
My favorite socks that I own
The fingers.
is
They're black. They
so
would work.
I think it's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson in the Thriller. Remember, is it the Thriller where he turns into the werewolf?
Yes. It's Thriller
So-
on one side, the other one's.
So he's he's dressed like the high school kid
The red
with
jacket.
the red jacket.
Yep.
That's one sock, and the other sock's him as the werewolf.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a cool combo.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And
And I have two pair. Hey, wait.
not done. Hold
wait,
on.
this
Yeah,
is
give him a
funny.
second.
This is the funny part. I have two pair of those.
Right.
And
Why do you have two? I thought you were supposed to get one to Sean Brawley.
I have two pair of those.
whoa.
He
Sorry,
was. He's
Sean.
super Michael Jackson fan.
They're like
We got him at Party
up.
City. I
Yeah.
remember this day.
I have two pairs of them, and our nanny was trying to pair them up incorrectly, like because she thought
Oh,
They
they
go
were
together.
matching.
yes, two werewolves together
And two Michael Jacksons.
and two
Yeah.
two high school Michael Jacksons together, and I'd have to take them apart and put them back,
And probably
every-
grunt in frustration
no,
every time.
I was just going, oh my god, quit putting the werewolves together.
That is hilarious.
How could you make this mistake?
Yeah,
You should
it's
very clearly know that
obvious.
these two socks are not supposed to match.
Yeah. You uncultured.
Two Michael
Yeah.
Jackson
Uncultured human
Uncultured.
being.
You should have seen this music
Two
video.
high school Michael Jacksons together.
What are we,
do you think-
insane?
Who do you think I am?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Guess this house is just a barn. Good lord.
You accidentally
order
wear
in
two
here.
high school Michael Jackson socks to work.
That's
It
embarrassing.
does, it does
God,
read
man.
different that
That is
they're
embarrassing.
They
two
don't
high school
know. I
Michael
hope no one
Jacksons.
notices me today.
I am so embarrassed. I wore both the
nobody
werewolf
look.
socks today. Gosh. Unbelievable.
All right,
Oh my god.
let's move on.
Okay. This next question is coming from Charlie. Are you taking the fifth wheel to Florence?
Yes.
And what are the essentials for the fifth wheel at Florence? Like, what do you have to have?
We're bleeding into our
I know.
our tailgate draft. You're trying. I think you're trying to scoop some secrets.
He's got
some
yeah,
tips.
He's
from
got
me.
an agenda.
He does.
I do have an agenda.
He's a man.
For
with
like the whole
agenda.
weekend? Like what are we keeping in there all like in general?
Yeah, like what's good for a race weekend? You know, at the fifth with the fifth wheel.
A lot of meat.
Are you going?
A lot of
meat.
A lot of meat.
I mean,
Socks.
I won't be there till Saturday.
Okay.
So it's going to be Dale and Kenny, who has always been with us, and they'll grill a lot. Like it's their dudes. They're going to eat chicken and salad and chicken and canned green beans. Every time I get a visual, like a photo or something, he's sending me meat
Like a
with barbecue sauce
prospector.
and like a can of something.
And it's something.
Beans
It's
over
so
fire.
easy. When we go hunting at our Ohio camp, we will cook chicken breast or steak. Right? It's pretty simple. And we'll get a pot on the stove and we'll dump a can of green beans and a can of corn in there and heat it up, and that's our dinner.
Okay.
But at the racetrack with the fifth wheel, honestly, at this point, it was different when I was at the racetrack with NASCAR and
yeah.
the coach and all that. We did cook a little more. With this thing, man, I mean, Amy will not Amy will.
I stock the fridge too, so
Amy
Kenny
will-
doesn't have to mess with it so much.
Amy will do more, but if it's just me, I would get a bunch of nuggets from the fast food joint and just eat on the nuggets all weekend. Like I'd just have 5 nuggets for
Fried
lunch.
nuggets? What?
5 nuggets for lunch.
No,
5 nuggets for
fried.
dinner.
5?
rationing?
Only 5?
5 or 6.
That's what they put in the kids' meal.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like
Ration nuggets.
all my life. When you go to McDonald's and got chicken nuggets, you got 6 nuggets.
McDonald's is not chicken. That's not.
That's not
right.
what I'm talking about. I'm just saying. So in my mind, that is ingrained. Like nugget meals are 6 nuggets.
Okay.
I'm up to 12 now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
can't-
little
Are
bit-
you?
Yeah, oh
My
yeah.
goodness.
Gosh, I could do more than that too.
I mean, I could.
You get
But
me
I'm
a
trying to be
Chick-fil-A
smart.
nugget tray, I'm taking 20 of them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I'm going to try to part that out throughout the weekend.
We do always have like a box of
A little
nuggets in there for the
sustenance.
kids.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of snacks, cold sandwiches. I put like chicken salad and stuff like that in the fridge so they can eat on that.
Homemade chicken salad?
No, I just went to
That's fair.
Publix
to
or
Fresh
something.
Market. They
make
have
good
the best stuff.
Yeah, they got good stuff.
Wait, you said you got stuff for the kids in the fifth wheel?
Yeah, like I stock it before they take off with it so that it's.
We
all
have to
ready.
have
lot of-
an outdoor rug because boy, you don't want to track a bunch of grass and stuff.
Yeah.
You'll track you'll track
all kinds of
dried
crap in
cut grass into the camper, wherever you're at. So you got to have a nice kind of a lawn rug out there in front, and a couple of folding chairs, and maybe some of those lanterns that kind of keep the bugs away.
Yep, citronella.
Yep. But and a cooler. That's about it
Speaker?
outside. Yeah, we got
Bluetooth
oh
speaker?
yeah, we got a speaker. We
Yeah,
have a
that
speaker.
stuff just stays on the.
Yeah, we just
coach.
leave it on there. There's not much to it.
Simple.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it, in my opinion.
Well, he's
Well,
not
bring
really
a
in
bunch
there
of
that
crap.
much either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we haven't really took it camping now, if I think we went camping, we'd have more things.
Activities.
We have like
Yeah.
toys,
Games
outdoor
and stuff,
toys,
yeah.
games underneath the
Yeah.
beds.
That
So,
won't
like,
come out at Florence.
Probably not.
That is what we have for Ask Amy. Dalton, do you have any that you've seen? Anything
Gosh,
that
we
we
got
need to
so
hit?
many. I think we covered everything. We covered Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Covered Christmas, sorta. Is there any sort of like?
Are there kids' toys that you know that I
What
don't
does-
know about that we
Let's
need to
ask
get the
this
kids?
question. What does Amy want for Christmas?
Oh, I don't know much about kids, so not yet.
I don't know. Jewelry.
Peace and quiet. Yeah.
I want jewelry.
Jewelry. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
His arch nemesis.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Do you want?
ironic.
I like to think of it as a bait and switch.
What do you
with
mean?
Dale. Not that he ever pretended to like jewelry, but I thought maybe it would like get over it and grow on him, just because I liked it.
So if it is jewelry, so in the past, I heard that and I was like, okay, I myself will go and I will scour the web and I will find something that I like and I will get that for her and she
Yeah.
will like it.
That was the problem.
That was the problem.
I find something I like. You find something she likes.
Right. Well, so
I can show you.
could we show?
I can
yeah,
show you the way.
You show me the way.
you like.
Show me the way.
Like the
We'll
path.
see if we can. We'll see if we can make this happen.
Just lead like breadcrumbs to.
No.
I'll just leave a blatant note
No.
or like,
It
hey,
will say, "Get me
text
this."
this person. They know exactly. I've made a wish list at the jewelry store.
I want to see it.
and people they do that.
But I want to see the items
You
with
can
you.
go see it in person. There's some really pretty stuff in the jewelry
Would
store.
you
in Mooresville.
prefer that over the surprise?
No, here's the thing. Dale thinks I hate surprises. I have hated there are certain surprises that
I
are
think
hard for me.
because she
Traveling.
said I hate
like,
surprises.
Yeah,
so
he-
I kind of stored that away as I hate surprises. Yeah.
Period. Just full stop.
I thought that meant I hate surprises.
I didn't like a surprise. Hey, get ready. We're about to go out on a trip or whatever. I'm like, I can't prepare for that.
But you are the opposite.
He is. Yes. He
Yeah,
the
so-
door is a surprise.
Yeah. So the greatest thing
Even
that
if I've surprised him with something good in the fridge. Like he loves all
Hell
surprises. You know what I mean?
outside of my marriage and having kids, the greatest thing that ever happened to me was when they came in here that morning when we were doing the show with
The
Cole
greatest
Swindell.
thing that has
Wow.
ever happened.
2
And
dates
they-
out of 500.
and they
Oh my
said,
God.
Marriage kids. Key West
greatest thing
surprise
I
trip.
said marriage kids.
No, I know.
And so
Yeah.
and they surprised me, right? And so if I were to spring that on Amy, she would not prefer it.
If he had my bags
She-
packed and
it'd
knew
freak
what
me
to
out.
do and I felt comfortable with that, I would love it.
You
But
would not feel comfortable with
doesn't-
me packing your bags.
That's what I'm saying. If I felt comfortable, you wouldn't. you have resources you could use.
I got all the socks you could ever need. We're going.
Like, he knows,
Let me ask this question.
he even knows like what items in my closet surely that I wear the most often.
This question.
You know what I mean? He sees me get dressed.
What if I said I got a surprise trip and it's tomorrow we're leaving and you have 24 hours?
Where? Like,
I would
what do
have
we pack?
so many questions
like
about. I would
climate?
ruin it. Like, where are we going? What do I need to
No.
pack?
I would tell you. I'd say I have blocked.
Oh.
No, let me wait. Amy, I've blocked off this week. We're going to this town. This is what we're doing. It's planned. Kids are taken care of. You got 12 hours.
Here's
Is
the
that
average temperature.
Your mission, should you
know.
choose to accept it.
Is that exciting?
Yeah, that's better
That's
than nothing.
better? Okay. I might do it that way then.
Hey,
You have
'Cause
12
I had-
hours sounds like a threat.
Well,
Like,
I'm just
what?
saying, like,
this
That's
message
the other
is
thing about Dale.
self-destruct.
Everything's very intense. When
I
he's
thought I
decided
was-
something, it's like intense. It's not. It's
You have 30 seconds.
yeah. The ticking.
I
the
just thought I
plane
was
is
never
taking off at
going
this
to
time.
get to surprise her with a trip ever. But now I have a protocol I can follow.
12 hours is the minimum.
Yeah.
Well, I have a protocol that I can follow. I know that she loves surprise trips. She just needs that 12,
I like
24 hours or
surprises
whatever
in
to
general.
to pack.
Dale likes a surprise because he wants to know that you're thinking about him, and I get that.
Yeah.
I too, I love that. He will come home and tell me, I was out shopping, I saw this thing, made me think of you. I'm like, did you buy it? Nope.
Yeah. No, I just thought of you.
But I thought of you.
That's nice. As it goes by.
It is the
Okay.
thought that counts.
Yep. Yeah, I love it.
I'm never sure if she wants it.
Well,
But I guess even if she doesn't, the fact that I bought it,
Get a
that's
receipt.
a necessary
Get a
that's a
receipt.
follow through that's necessary for it for the
can just keep-
gesture.
keep
It's
the
kind of an
receipt.
asset to the gesture to
Yeah.
have the thing.
But what if you don't want it?
Return it.
Because
You're
I
never
always,
gonna know.
more times than not,
Listen,
if
you
I
have
show Amy 10 things and go, this is cool, I think you'd like it, she goes, nope.
Did the charcuterie board scare you away from the surprises?
what charcuterie board?
Remember? It's like he got a charcuterie board, and you're like, I'm not going to eat a
Mother's
charcuterie
Day or
board.
something.
I got the
Was it
Amazon
Mother's Day?
charcuterie board.
That comes back to paying attention. Like I would never order that. Right?
Oh.
So again, like I 9 out of 10
tried.
things, I'm like, this is cool. She's like, I would never get that. What the hell did you get that?
But that's have you not seen what's in the kitchen? Have you ever seen one of those floating around in here? Do I serve that to you? No.
We do a charcuterie board every Thanksgiving, a big giant one.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
slice and dice all the stuff. It's
Well,
fresh.
here you go.
It's good.
It's already done.
Problem solved.
Everybody on Amazon said it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 stars. Yeah.
The ad, everybody
Some
was,
things you just
in the
can't
ad,
fix.
everyone
Literally
was
said
happy.
you would love it. They literally said my
Everyone
wife
in
would
the
love
ad
it.
Those
was
people
great.
were probably paid to write that, dude.
Everybody was so happy they were getting that.
Oh
I
my
was like,
gosh.
yes, this is a great idea. I mean,
Amy's face.
He did try to pick out a ring for me. He wants me to have an orange ring because
Yes.
he loves orange.
Uh-huh.
And he showed me a photo of it, and I didn't know how to respond, to be honest.
How do you
Silence
nicely
is
say
it
the
was
word.
I was like-
expensive.
How do you nicely say,
That sucks.
I don't think you need to waste your money on it.
this is good. We're getting all the bad ideas out of
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, I just
I'm like,
saying.
if you're going to buy me an orange ring, here are some design styles that I would prefer.
And
that
colors.
were probably less expensive, to be honest, but they were far more simple. His was very gaudy. Yeah.
Gaudy.
Yeah, see, I mean, look, man, I'm doomed.
You're not doomed.
I'm doomed.
we just need to teach.
No.
Grasshopper, I can teach you the
I'm
way.
50. There's no teaching.
Oh,
Yes, there is. Stop it with that. I can't.
Old dog.
Stop.
Old
Can't
dog,
teach
new
him
trick,
to-
whatever.
Can't
No.
teach him new
That old
tricks.
thing.
That's such
He sent his
Stuck
way.
in I'm stuck in this mode.
He's still looking back at places thinking this was farmland.
We used to do
Like,
photo
We've got a
stream.
long ways
We used to do
go.
photo streams. Yeah, we did.
We used to have photo streams. We
I
just
don't know
stick
why we
pictures of
stopped.
things in there because I did that. I even did it with the orange ring, and you just ignored the out of it.
You were telling me
It's
don't.
still in my phone.
You seemed you seemed like
He
you
started
weren't
putting
into it.
We started a folder just for this orange ring. It was such a thing.
What?
And I
really?
wanted to help him. I dumped a bunch of pictures in there. Like this is like your guide.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started he wanted in that folder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's titled the orange ring. I'm like, this is going nowhere.
Yeah.
So that was the end of that. I think we haven't done a photo stream since then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was too many sock pics in that thing.
I was gonna say we should add some
Jeez,
more
whatever.
sock pictures. What's the next sock you're looking at? You got your eyes on.
the
You
one he
don't-
doesn't have.
Yeah, you know
the
it
sock
when you-
drawers
you know
are
it when you
so
see it.
overflowing.
My
when
sock
you
drawers
pop
are
out.
full.
What's this? What's the requirements.
There's a spark.
Yeah.
They
It's
lock
just
eyes. And
love at first
socks
sight
come home.
type of deal.
With the socks?
With the socks.
Pop culture.
It's a feeling.
Probably.
Okay.
Just things he's into.
Or the more goofy,
gotta
like,
get you some
like
Mike
really,
Tyson
Yeah.
socks.
Like, I mean, socks with Pomeranians on them, right?
Hell yeah.
We got some in Ireland that have a big castle on them.
Yeah.
It's got castle socks.
We went to a castle. We went to a castle to tour it, but we got there too late.
We got there 5 minutes too late. They would not let us in, and so we got some
Wow.
socks.
to
Next
prove that
best
you were
thing.
there.
We shot
to prove
in
that
the
you were
gift
there.
store, and I'm
See,
like, yeah.
we went.
Yep.
We went.
I'm
We
like,
were
hell
there.
yeah, look at these socks, man. Castles.
We got an ornament and some socks. That's what we got.
We did.
Do you pick them based on like the mood you're in that day? Like, this is not a high school Michael
No.
Jackson day.
You don't?
Not really.
Do you pick them to match
Just
your shirt?
willy-nilly?
I pick them to try. I try to match. It's not so much matching. It's just like trying to be too much of a contrast from the rest of your outfit.
But you'll never see it, so it doesn't matter
That's right.
if it matches.
Yeah. We still don't know what Amy wants for Christmas. But
I feel like you got some good direction there.
just
Did
jewelry.
he heard nothing.
She's giving.
See what I
I
mean?
feel like
He
I
heard
know how to
nothing.
shop
She
for
wants
Amy now.
just jewelry.
I heard jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was more to it. She's gonna give you the person to call. They're gonna
Yeah.
lead you in the right direction. I'll walk you through it after the show.
Jesus. All right.
That's why this is hard. Like if you just said that sounds great, then there's an element of surprise in there for Amy, right? But if you want me just to give you a blatant list, there's no surprises.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. All right. I'm afraid that I'll pick the wrong thing.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than that. There's
Yeah.
nothing worse than being like, I
Especially
thought of
something
this.
That's how the rest of us have to shop.
Well,
But this
true.
is not a cheap. This ain't a $80 shirt. You know. It's a piece of jewelry that costs a little bit of money.
It's also the worst when you get a gift you don't really like and you have to be like,
Oh,
Yeah,
this
and then
is
that's
so
it.
great.
There's no.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's that.
Moccasins.
Christmas is Christmas. It's you don't get to redo.
Yep.
And her day is set.
yeah,
Like that's that.
yeah.
I'm not gonna.
And I'm sitting over
I'm
there.
not gonna set you up for a failure.
I'm sitting
We'll
over
be
there,
fine.
very, very pleased with everything that I've got.
Yeah.
Feeling really that she.
What do you want for Christmas? Let's redirect. What do you want for Christmas?
Shoot,
He wanted this scooter for his birthday.
I got it. You got it for me.
I did. I was
Um,
very against it because it goes pretty fast. I'm like, where are you going to ride that damn thing?
I
But he
take the
puts the
kids.
girls on it and they
Yeah.
go for laps
It's
around
awesome.
the
even
park.
better.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
The only reason he really wanted it is because TJ has one.
Mm.
Anything TJ gets, gadgety, iRacing oriented,
I
he's
had
like,
to buy
I have
one.
to have that.
I had to buy
TJ
one.
just got new screens. I want 4 new screens for my thing. For
I had to
Christmas.
buy
I'm like,
one so that TJ didn't sell me his for more than he paid for it. was
That
what
is
I
a
was
thing
avoiding.
TJ does. Do y'all
Stick it
not
to
know
him.
that?
That was
Yeah.
what I was avoiding.
Just
Yeah,
stick
I'm
it
like,
to him.
Yeah.
I bought mine.
I don't even
for
want
the-
this, but I
yeah.
bought it cheaper than you would sell it to me.
That was my original response to Dale. I was like, just wait a couple months. TJ will sell you his. You don't
Yeah.
even need one of your own.
I got a competitor at the store that can sell it to me for cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you match?
I got a
this?
guy,
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, Amazon.
So what do you want for Christmas?
That's good. I told you I wanted shirts.
You want me to buy
To
you
go with
dress
the
shirts?
socks.
I need some new dress shirts and some new sports coats for work, and more socks because I can then.
You can
chunk-
never have enough.
When should socks go in the trash? You know that
Holes.
Steve Letarte doesn't wear socks more than once.
That's
What?
insane.
Yeah.
Every single pair?
That is crazy.
He will throw away every single pair.
That's a waste.
I think when
He
it
knows
should
they're
at
not
least
disposable.
Donate
right?
them.
Like,
Yeah.
you can wash them.
But he wears his underwear twice.
Maybe. I don't know.
Man.
yeah, that's kind of backwards, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When do socks go out? I think either when it loses its companion, and then it's just a
For sure. Yeah.
loner.
Yeah, it's already
How long
lonely.
do you
Throw it in
hang-
the trash.
How long do you?
yeah.
Hey, how long does it hang around hoping for the other one to show up?
I don't know. See, I hang on to hope with my
Star-crossed
socks.
lovers.
I think I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna make a
That's a
bin
children's
just
movie.
for all
Yeah.
the singles to find new.
Yeah.
Maybe give them an
New
app they can
matches.
swipe. And
Well, maybe
Yeah.
you could
new
find
ones.
two that kind of go together.
That's
like-
kind of what I do.
Just-
Yeah, I'll save those for weekends.
Yeah.
Or
I've got some socks that
Days
need,
I'm wearing
that
long
have
pants.
ran
Long pant
their
day.
course. Yep.
They earn their money.
I've got some socks that have ran their course, and I just need to go in there and take care of it.
Been through war.
take care of business. Just
Yep.
put them out of their misery.
Donate them. Just donate them.
Auction 'em.
I mean, that's what Steve should
I don't
be doing.
think that anybody wants these. So the Hellmann's Tailgate Draft, sponsored by Hellmann's, of course, America's #1 mayonnaise. And we're going to be basically picking essentials for a great tailgate, right?
Yeah, and so the rules of the draft, snake draft, and once you pick something, like wings, for example, can't be, just buffalo wings. It's all of wings come off the board. So,
and it's a snake draft. All right.
Wow.
So, do I get to go first?
We have to decide that.
yeah, how do we I just put your name here based on, this is kind of like my seating chart.
All right.
Is how I did it. But yeah, how do we decide first pick?
Well, why don't we go through alphabetical order?
Got it. I see. Wait, I don't know what this. I don't know what that
I
did.
did the thumb first. What the did you go
that's a
for your
thumb.
nose?
I didn't see the thumb. Okay.
All right. It's alphabetical order. So,
So I go first. Oh, wait. Amy.
Oh, I just barely won. Too.
Oh, by literally, yeah.
M and N. You know.
Wow, that's
LMNOP,
he's
QR.
looking up, like trying to
T.
visually see the alphabet.
No, wait, I
had to go back.
All right. So Amy, Andrew,
I'm last.
myself, and Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right, Dalton.
That's all right.
I actually think
We
you're
were
in a
close.
decent spot.
All right,
With
Amy.
a D, I would think so, but no.
Okay.
Amy, your first pick of the Hellmann's tailgate draft is.
My first pick is a speaker.
Wow.
Come on.
I think that's
right from the get-go.
I
That
think
was my
that's a
number
little-
one pick.
All
don't know, I
right,
think it might be a
Andrew,
little
you're up
early.
next.
There's a lot of good stuff that you can
You're up
bring.
next, Andrew.
That's
Speakers.
like- that
Speaker
was-
is a good one because you can't play music.
Yeah, I figured
I
Dale would
can't
want to
bring
bring
a
a speaker.
Yeah, everyone's
so
going
I
to be
did.
All right,
in
fine.
silence.
I'll-
Can I bring a band? No.
Yeah, I'll
The
bring
team-
Led Zeppelin then. Fine.
The team has the band. You don't need to bring a band.
Give me... All right. Give me a tent. Like, I'm going to
Like
get
a canopy?
sunburnt.
You're not
a
bringing a
canopy.
sunscreen. You're
Okay.
just bringing a tent.
The
Yeah,
tent
that's
was
more
not
comfortable.
in my list.
It was
I'm
in
going
mine.
to go with beer.
Yeah, that one had to go. I didn't think it was going to get to me. That's a shame. You know what? You can't have a good tailgate without a pickup truck. I'm going to take a truck.
I believe
Oh.
you're wasting your pick,
Well,
but I hear you.
you know what?
How so? Why?
I
'Cause you can pull up with any car, right?
Yeah.
yeah. I
Have fun
suppose.
taking your Prius.
Jeez, I just.
We're taking the El Camino.
Oh, well. You guys got
I'm
in on
just
a hybrid.
thinking
It's a
like,
hybrid. That
of
doesn't
all
count.
of the things that are present in the moment. The truck or car or whatever is the least.
You don't think it matters?
it is bringing the least to the table.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion.
Some
you
people
go with your
sit on
truck.
it.
You've picked it now, Dalton. You get to go
We
again.
get to go again. I am taking wings.
Ooh,
Good
all of wings.
with
He
buffalo
has-
sauce, some ranch. Some
He
blue
has
cheese.
taken the world of wings.
Do you
The World of Wings
No
by
one else.
storm.
homemade ranch? By the way.
Mm.
Oh man.
You know how to
That's
make
the
homemade
best.
ranch?
Yeah, it's like some mayo, Hellmann's mayo,
Uh-huh.
right? Some dill, a little bit of spice, some garlic powder. Mix it all
Yum.
up. Oh man, that's the best.
Go to wings.
Don't get that store bought.
What's yours?
Buffalo, everything.
Buffalo?
Yes. All right. I am going to go with. I'm going to go with barbecue. So if he can get wings and every type of wing,
That's
I'm
right.
going with barbecue. So this will be brisket, pulled pork, ribs, whatever.
I want to go to Dale's Tailgate already.
Amy, we're running out of food here.
I want to say
Deviled
something
eggs.
that's new. Something that's new in my experiences with barbecue is so when people make a brisket or something like that, oftentimes they will use mustard to coat the brisket to allow that to bind the seasoning and create a little bit of a case when it's in the smoker. People are using mayonnaise. Hellmann's mayonnaise is a great alternative, or maybe a new way to sort of use as the binder, or kind of holding your not binder really, but kind of holding the seasoning to the brisket or what have you. But people will rub
That sounds
rub
good.
I saw somebody
Must-
doing that with a Thanksgiving turkey this last week.
right.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm seeing that all over the place now. Mayo.
It has so many uses.
Yeah, so we may try that with our turkey.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
Use Hellmann's
Y'all
mayo.
too.
Out too.
Hellmann's mayo on our turkey.
All right. Who's next? Me?
No, wait,
Andrew.
I'm up.
It's you.
Andrew's
Oh, all right. Everyone's going the food direction, but I am going to try and knock some other things out, and I'll eventually feed my group.
Yep.
You just come eat with us.
Yes. Yeah, we're just going
I'm
to
gonna
go
leave my
to the
tailgate,
other
go over to the
tailgates.
other one,
Yeah. Give me the nice, comfy, like, camping chairs.
Yes, you stole that off
You
my
have a
list.
tent and a chair.
You gotta build the foundation, Dalton.
Maybe a nice stream
Have
that's
fun.
going by.
Have fun. Have
a
fun.
fishing pole.
You guys
know what
have
a
fun.
tailgate is, right?
His next thing's gonna be a fire pit.
Exactly.
Or a fireplace.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
A state park map that I can reference.
Okay.
He's a side by
You guys-
side.
Exactly.
You
I need a
guys-
side by side.
You guys have fun standing up
For the
and getting
trails.
sunburned. Okay.
I'm not gonna get sunburned.
Yeah, I don't really get sunburned.
Darn it.
It's just you.
I'm gonna dance party it up.
My dermatologist. I'm bringing him.
All right, Amy.
What you got?
All
Amy?
right, I'm gonna do High Rock Jello shots. Like Jello shots at a tailgate.
That's a great way to get the party started.
Yeah.
And you got another pick.
Oh,
You get back to back.
all right.
I'm just thinking
I'm gonna
about
go
that.
with dips, like dips and chips.
Darn it.
Any specific dip?
Jalapeno popper dip is one of my favorites, so I'm gonna make that.
I'm starving.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good buffalo chicken.
I'm really botching this. Well, I can't draft fire table because everyone's going to judge me for that.
What is
Was that
table?
actually on your list?
I did write fire table.
What is a
I
fire
get
Like a
cold.
propane fire table, you know, like you.
Oh,
It's just like a fire.
Yeah, like a Blackstone.
You're not-
Yeah, well, no,
A
no, no.
grill?
Like a it's
You're
like a
not
fire
gonna even
pit, it's
pretend to
the-
play and party. You're just gonna sit and cook. Do you bring in a blankie too?
Yeah. He's bringing a good book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna catch up on my reading.
Okay. All right. We do have to have some fun. And nothing screams fun like giant Jenga.
Oh yeah.
All right. Man, riveting party over at Andrew's. Yeah. What are you tailgating? A book signing. That's what he's tailgating. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Black
we have
Friday.
to do that last. Once we have our things, it should be in
Harry
office.
Potter's
Where are
out.
you?
Yeah.
The new Harry Potter's out.
Exactly. You don't understand.
I've
There's
been
some running
here-
shoes coming out,
I've been
and I
here
have
since midnight, waiting on Barnes and Noble's open.
Outside a bookstore.
Oh my gosh!
Does anyone want to join me? I have Jenga.
And a one chair.
In one chair, sit on my lap.
That's it. Yeah.
Wait, I wrote chairs.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll give you
There are
multiple
going to be people that come.
Whatever.
I'm at
Yeah.
least going to invite people.
Yeah, you definitely won't be
Okay?
alone at
Yeah.
your party.
I'm at least inviting people. Who knows if they'll show up?
Andrew would be the kind of person that would tell you to try to catch the Jenga when it falls. 'Cause it makes a lot of noise.
Yeah. Don't. We're gonna wake people up. I don't need to get a
don't
noise
wake up
ordinance.
anybody.
All right. Yeah. Jeez, guys, keep it down.
It just makes a lot of noise.
Take
It's
it
really
easy on the
noisy.
soda.
Catch it.
It's already 9 o'clock p.m. We can't be waking people up.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with either. I'm gonna go with a ball to throw, baseball, 2 mitts, or football.
Okay.
Ball to throw.
Some sort of ball throwing going on.
I think
I
that
love playing
throwing
catch.
catch is so fun.
Dude, baseball catch is my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
At a beach, too.
Yeah.
You can just go, like, man, I could do that for hours.
Dale likes to do
all
that
day
when he
long.
has
Yeah.
friends come down.
Hey, look
to
who's in the window.
And there's Coley.
Hey.
Oh. And she's like,
She's
what
gonna
are
go
they-
play
what are
in
they
the
doing?
What is going
What
on?
are they
tent.
doing?
Dad's at the zoo?
They're being weird.
Behind glass?
Dad and mom are being weird.
All right.
Yeah, he likes to get his football or his baseball glove out at the
Yeah.
beach to play.
Yes,
when
that is
he's
the
got another
best.
guy friend out. I'm like, he's gonna.
A good game
especially
of
when the
catch.
baseball comes out, I'm gonna get a little nervous. Football,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yep.
But like, if he doesn't catch it and it goes over and hits somebody in the pool,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
whole lot of room.
Well,
I
just
never
gotta catch
miss.
it.
I
You
never miss.
Yeah.
He hasn't yet.
All right. I think it's my turn. I am gonna take the TV to watch the other games that are going on.
Dang. Nice.
Power move.
That
Truck
is.
wings and TV.
Truck wings and TV.
That's a great.
That's like a country
I
song
mean,
right there.
Exactly.
Okay, this doesn't. Right next to truck, wings, and TV is tent, camping, and Jenga.
Yeah,
I don't like
tent,
being
chairs and
next to
Jenga.
Dalton's.
Yeah.
Is
You-
TV important? You think?
He's tailgating a Morgan Wallen concert.
As of right now. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Gosh, I gotta think.
What was
of-
your question?
Is TV and is that a good pick?
I thought it was. I didn't even think about that, but
I had it written down.
Well, I'm so. I guess it wouldn't have crossed my mind because we're kind of just now into this day and age where you can throw a TV up
Right.
and have the service and everything right there.
not
And the smart-
traditional.
It ain't traditional.
No,
Does a
it's not
TV
traditional.
need a hotspot, or can you work a TV like that?
I think if like you can cast from your phone.
Yeah.
So as long as it's got power.
It's just a screen. Got
yeah,
it.
but you might need a hotspot. But my phone comes with a hotspot now, so it's Xfinity has hotspots.
You can
too.
throw that in your truck.
That's right.
Yeah.
In my truck. Yeah. See, that's why I need the truck.
Yeah.
You know? All right. My last thing is going to be free parking.
What the?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Free parking.
How can you bring free parking?
You know a guy down at the. Oh, you need to bring it? Are we bringing
Rules
stuff,
analyst.
Or is it, yeah.
Oh,
What are you
he
talking
said
about?
No.
I the best is
You
when I don't have to pay
wasted
$50 for a
free parking
spot.
in your truck.
You brought a TV. You can spend $50.
As far as
on a
I'm
parking
concerned,
spot.
I'm going over to Dalton's for wings and a TV because I give two about the
Well,
free
you're bringing
parking
the
in the
beer.
truck he's got.
All right, fine. I'll pick a new one. I thought it was a good pick.
I'm sorry.
What
I'm
y'all say.
Obviously.
being so critical.
God, I
Exactly.
need help.
That's all right.
They're your picks.
Then I'm gonna pick.
I should appreciate it.
Like I think at least
Fine,
like
I won't cry about it later.
the car and the spot is
Yeah.
like almost a guaranteed. Like, oh, we're tailgating.
Dalton, I'm
we're already
surprised
here.
you didn't
Yeah, it's a
say.
given.
Yeah, but you could park like a mile away.
That's
like
not
free
a
parking
mile,
right
it's
next
not
to
far.
the thing could be nice.
Yeah.
But you know what? Rules analyst Travis says I have to pick a new one. I'm gonna go with cornhole.
Okay.
He went from
good.
free parking to cornhole.
Listen.
All right, I guess it's my turn now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Amy's deviled eggs.
Oh, that's a slap in the face because you said it's specifically Amy's deviled eggs. So Amy can't even bring it to her own.
Nope.
She'll come visit me.
Yeah.
No, I got the speaker.
Amy,
Bring
is
your
this-
speaker.
Is this messed up?
Is it my turn?
No, it's Andrew's, and I cannot wait.
I don't know whether to feed people or to have some sort of drink.
He's going to bring a Stanley with water in it.
Yep. His camelback. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe this will save it. Maybe not. It's still probably going to sound lame. But you can never go wrong with pizza.
All right.
All right, pizza.
Did I save myself?
That was probably your first real
pick.
tailgating pick.
Damn it. Amy with the
right.
last pick.
I'm bringing champagne,
Wow.
Champagne.
cocktails, dip, and a speaker.
Oh, I just realized I have a clean tailgate. That's not fun. I don't have any alcohol.
You're a dry
Yeah,
tailgate.
dry tailgate.
So am I.
Well, we
No
knew
one
that.
is shocked.
Yeah, we knew that.
No one is surprised.
I've got two options.
Amy has two drinks.
Hey.
All right. If we're ranking these, so let's just recap here. Dale has beer, barbecue, ball throw, and deviled eggs. Nice with the alliterations there. Amy has speaker, jello shots, chips and dip, and champagne. Dalton has truck, wings, TV, and cornhole. And I have tent, camping chairs, Jenga, and pizza.
All right, we're going to our panel of judges.
Well, we're going to ask the fans
Right.
here. And maybe
These are our panel of judges.
Tim's is kind
First
of like
thoughts,
a...
Tim's. First thoughts.
Andrew, don't even post yours. Yeah,
I'm going to get so much hate. I'm going to get so much hate.
Dalton free parking was a wild.
Hey, I thought that's a real thing. It's like $100 to park at the Panthers
I would
game.
say Dale and Amy's is a tie for me.
Yay!
I can't pick
All
between
right.
the two right now.
All right.
You know what? I think I'm getting slept on here.
I think you suck, Dalton. And
right.
that
Wait, you're not
Have
a
fun
judge.
camping out Disney on Ice. That's
You're
what
one of
you're
the-
doing.
you're one of
That's
the
where
guys
he's
of the
at. He's
draft.
at the
Probably.
bookstore. He's at
looking at
Disney on
everyone's-
Ice.
looking at
Exactly.
everyone else's because I'm obviously not staying at my own. I would go to Amy's.
All right.
I think, well, beer and barbecue is like two of my favorite things. So I think that would be traveling to Dale's. But
Yeah.
if I had to pick one,
Yeah.
I would just bring my TV in my truck.
What other foods? I was trying to think of like.
Hot dogs, hamburgers.
I would visit-
But,
You know.
yeah, you're right.
I would visit Amy.
Burgers.
Yeah, chili, like a pot of chili or something. You could
I would
put
visit
something like
Amy
that,
for the music. I would come see Dalton for the wings, and I would see Andrew for the tent.
For
Yeah,
the
he too needs the tent.
Nice. You put this up by yourself, man?
for the pity.
Yeah, miss
For the pity.
For the
Pity.
Wow.
He comes
Nice
see Andrew for a
tent.
hug.
We're both at
It's the relative that you have to see on the holiday. You're like, let's get this over with.
we both need to be careful in the sun.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd come get out of the sun a little bit, hang out with you.
Yeah. It'll be someone to talk to at mine.
Yeah.
Help you catch the Jenga
Yeah,
so that it doesn't make a big noise when it falls.
Myself.
Yeah. Amy, did you have a comment about anybody's in particular?
I actually think a truck's a good idea.
Thank
so
you.
I don't understand why he was so
That's
hard
all
on you
right.
about that.
You can be hard on me about parking, I guess. Everybody else is.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
I
don't
guess,
really
yeah.
understand.
Looking back now, thinking about it, yeah, probably.
I like the
shouldn't
TV
have
idea too. Like everybody sitting around, so we could stand and watch TV at yours. I don't know.
Yeah, because I have all the
You
chairs.
can sit on the tailgate. That's the thing. The truck is so versatile. You could set up food on
All
the
right.
tailgate. You could sit on
Yep.
it.
That's true.
You don't need a chair if you got a truck.
We want to take a moment to talk about a true kitchen staple and partner of Junior Motorsports for 16 consecutive years, Hellmann's Mayonnaise, the #1 selling mayonnaise brand. For over 100 years, Hellmann's has been creating mayonnaise that's not just creamy and smooth, but it's made with real high-quality ingredients. It's that commitment to quality that makes Hellmann's stand out. Whether you're using it to make buffalo chicken dip for a game day tailgate or you're spreading it on your holiday turkey, Hellmann's always delivers that perfect velvet texture and rich, balanced flavor. Whether it's an appetizer, entree, or dessert, you can find recipes for game day or the holidays at Hellmann's.com. Hellmann's is the secret ingredient that makes every meal feel a little more special. So the next time you're in the store, grab yourself a jar of Hellmann's mayonnaise and taste the difference that real, quality ingredients make. Hey, that was fun. Want to thank Hellmann's for sponsoring our tailgate draft.
I'm hungry now.
And yeah, I know. I can't wait to try the Hellmann's on the turkey.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, because I think that'll be awesome. Well, if you're wondering why we're talking about tailgating, and later on in the show we're going to discuss some college football in our Dirty Mo Doe segment. We enjoy college football and especially tailgating here at Dirty Mo. Hellmann's has teamed up with us to bring you the Scoop on Bowl season. All right, the Scoop on Bowl season. From now until the college football championship game, we will be giving you tailgate inspiration with some great Hellmann's recipes while we also talk a little college football. Our Dirty Mo Doe crew, Tampa Tim's and Travis Rocco, will be helping us with betting advice and predictions on the big bowl games, and we'll be breaking down the college football playoffs as they expand to 12 teams for the first time ever. Check out the Scoop on Bowl season, presented by Hellmann's on Dirty Mo Media's social channels. You won't want to miss it. All right, so it's time for Dirty Mo Doe with Tampa Tim's. And Tampa Tim's, without any racing going on, what did we get into this past weekend?
A lot of football, a lot of college football, NFL football, mild success, but yeah, so it's football season.
Yeah, I was working all weekend, so I didn't really get to partake in any fun bets. We did do our parlay from Thursday for the Commanders-Eagles games. That was terrible.
Disaster.
Scary Terry let us down, man.
Man, our my Commanders just didn't get it done. They hung around, but in the end, they just got beat. Our parlay was pitiful. And but, hey, we're going to step back up to the table, and we got a game coming up on Monday night that we're going to do a parlay for this show. It's an all-Texas affair with Houston versus Dallas. And so let's go ahead and get into it. I got a couple ideas on a leg for our parlay, but I'll let you guys go ahead and go first.
All right, I'll go first. I'll kick it off.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the easy one. CeeDee Lamb over 4.5 catches.
Okay.
Go with the superstar for the Cowboys.
All right.
All right.
All right. I am going to go with a fun one. I'm taking Brandon Aubrey. Brandon Aubrey, is that his name? Over 6.5 points.
Is that the kicker?
The kicker for the Cowboys.
That's a fun one, yeah.
He is electric.
Right up
That
there
guy-
with free parking.
Yeah, right.
Not
Hey,
the kicker.
I think it's fun.
So
They're not going to score much.
That's all right.
you think so with Dak out for the Cowboys, I don't know nothing about this new quarterback, so I wasn't going to bet anything on the Dallas side.
Do they still have Trey Lance?
Yes, but he's not.
He's not the guy.
No, he's not.
So does anybody here know anything about how they moved the ball this past weekend?
Not well.
Yeah.
But, if they're not going to be up, so they're going to throw the ball.
You think they can even get these field goals that you're looking for?
Dude, guy hits like 70-yarders.
Okay.
It's wild.
All right.
So
I'm going to go – I was going to be a toss-up between Nick Collins' 60 receiving yards or more or a Mixon anytime TD. And I couldn't really decide. The anytime TD is a little bit more of a risk. I think the Nick Collins is probably a better prop for the parlay. It's his, I think his over-under is like 72 yards, so I'm going to go with 60-plus yards. Even though they may not need to throw the ball a lot, I'm going to go with that Nick Collins receiving yards. Nico.
Over 60, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
I like it. Time for
Moneyline
our
bet?
anchor.
The anchor. Give me the team from the great state of Texas, Houston.
All right, the Houston money line. I'm worried about the Nico Collins receiving yards because they may not need to throw. But
I like Joe Mixon.
Mixon anytime TD. Golly, should we put that one in? Let's add them both.
I don't ask me.
We can add them both.
Let's add them both.
We add them both.
I'll add them both.
Both.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
You don't have to.
I mean, look,
Pick one or the other if you're not comfortable with the Nico Collins, because they may not need to use him, right? But I'm gonna add them both. What the hell?
I think all together. Oh, Dalton, I'm sorry.
Can't parlay it?
You can't parlay your kicker.
Dang it. I wanted to have fun with the kicker, man. All right. Well, then you know what? Give me Joe Mixon anytime touchdown. Then we can make it a real thing.
All right.
Because I like
There we go.
I like Joe Mixon a lot. That guy is a beast.
CeeDee Lamb at plus 4+ catches. Nico Collins at over 60 yards receiving, 60 or more. And Mixon anytime TD with the Houston money line. That's the bet for Monday. Texas and the Texans and Dallas are going at it. All right. What else is on the preview for the upcoming week?
College football.
Yep.
It's getting down to where you got to really show your resume for the college football playoffs.
Yep.
3 big games that you got to highlight here.
Okay.
Number 5, Indiana. They're at number 2, Ohio State. Ohio State is a 12-point favorite in this one. Indiana's undefeated, 10-0. And a lot of people say if they lose this game really badly, they'll be out of the college football playoffs.
Ohio State will.
Indiana.
Or Indiana, sorry.
will. So, big day.
What's the bet?
For them. I think you take Indiana. They're 10-0. They've been good to me. I bet them almost every week.
Money line?
Plus 12. Plus 12.
Oh,
Take
plus
the
12.
points.
Got
Take
you.
the points.
Gotcha.
All right. What next?
Then you got Army versus Notre Dame. It's the night game, 7 p.m.
Okay.
Army, same boat. They're undefeated. Probably need to win out or at least get to the conference game to make the playoffs. But they're 16-point underdogs, and Notre Dame is on a tear right now. They're covering everything. I would take Notre Dame, minus 16.
The points.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then the last one is Coach Prime, Colorado, Electric Factory. They're 8-2, and they need to win every game to win the Big 12, and that's probably their only way to get into the college football playoff. So, again, another team needs to win out. They're at Kansas. They're only 4-6, but they just beat BYU undefeated, who was undefeated. And they are only 2.5-point underdogs, Kansas. So I'm taking Coach Prime.
Okay.
I'm taking Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders to get it done here.
Are you're parlaying all those?
You can if you want.
So Colorado at minus 2.5?
Minus 2.5, yep.
Yeah. All right. Man, I'm going to get in on that. That sounds fun. Thanks for the ideas. That's what it's all about. Should be pretty fun trying to ride this together and see what happens. It's a great week of football coming up. A great weekend of football coming up. And thanks for stopping by, Tampa Tens.
Awesome. Thank you.
I was told to, though, real quick, ask about your NFL parlay.
hell.
Oh yeah, me and the Dirty Mo Doughboys. We had a 6-teamer, and Kansas City let us down pretty heavily.
Oh man! So the undefeated team comes in.
Yeah, we had him plus
and lets you
3.5, and the last touchdown really screwed us.
That
there.
40-yard scramble by Josh Allen.
I think it was like plus 30-20 odds, so it was a big payout too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jeez. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
All
I
right.
haven't been winning many of them, so I mean it's business as usual.
All right, man. Thank you, Tampa Tims. There'll be more Dirty Mo Doe's segments throughout the off season here on the Dale Jr. Download, and also check out Dirty Mo Doe's YouTube page. They're always cranking out content over there for the remainder of the year. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's time for the White Flag. The Teardown will be live after the F1 race in Las Vegas this weekend. Make sure to tune into that. Those Teardown boys have been kicking ass all year long. And dropping Wednesday, another Speed Street with Connor Daly and Chase Holden. And then the Business of Motorsports with longtime ad executive for Anheuser-Busch, Steve Uline. You won't want to miss that. Steve will go back into some stories about how the Bud deal came together and how that experience went for Budweiser. Some great memories from those days. And then a new episode of Herman Schrader is also out this week. Plus, Kenny Conversations. Make sure to download wherever you get your podcast and subscribe to Kenny's YouTube page, Kenny Wallace's YouTube page. to be able to catch a lot of that stuff. But how's Herman Schrader been doing?
Looking good.
Yeah.
A lot of people love it, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How's the reception's good?
Oh yeah, nothing
Awesome.
but positive comments about Kenny, man.
That's
Everybody
good.
loves Kenny.
Which Kenny?
Both of them.
Both
That's the nice thing is you can just say they love Kenny,
Yeah.
and you cover them both.
All right,
They love
man.
Kenny's.
Well, I'm glad that finally is rocking and rolling, and yeah, 2 awesome dudes, man. Mean the world to me. So it's pretty special to be able to have them creating content and on our platforms. So thank you, Kenny's, and yeah, that's it. Thank you, Amy.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great holiday season, everybody.
Christmas music.
Yay.
Yes. Christmas
see ya.
music.
Y'all take it easy.